Hello and welcome back to the We Are City channel for another episode of the Manchester City FIFA 21 career mode on the PlayStation 5, and it could be an episode where we see our team lift the Premier League title. We are very close to lifting the Premier League title, so close, and we've been given the opportunity, really, haven't we, to lift it at Old Trafford in front of all those Manchester United fans against Manchester United. However, it might not work out that way. We play Manchester United away in the derby, away at Old Trafford, and Liverpool do play Brighton. If we beat Manchester United and Liverpool draw or lose to Brighton, we are crowned champions. If we do beat United but Liverpool do beat Brighton, then we only need 1 point from the final, 3 games to lift the Premier League title. So I'm not too worried. I think it's going to happen, isn't it? Even if we lost today, we would still need 4 points to lift the Premier League title. So we're close to winning the Premier League title. It'd be great to do it today. Hopefully Brighton can do us a favour. The thing is, where are Brighton in the table? That's one thing to check. Brighton are in the relegation zone. And if they win today, actually, they get out of the relegation zone. They would go above Nottingham Forest. And they would go above Crystal Palace and Leeds. So that'd be massive if Brighton could get 3 points against Liverpool today. Massive in their attempt to try and escape relegation. So Manchester City versus Manchester United today. Let's hope we can lift this Premier League title. So this is the side we're going to go with against Manchester United today. Ederson starts single back four of Cancelo, Stones, Diaz and Theo Hernandez. We've got Rodri, Aouar and Gundogan in that midfield today. De Bruyne, Bernardo are tied, so is Felix and so is Sterling. It's Ferran Torres on the left, Riyad Mahrez on the right, and Lukaku gets a game against his old side through the middle. Also on the bench is Walker and Ake, Zach Steffen. You can see why Zinchenko and Herrera are not in there. Laporte also tied, and of course Phil Foden still injured. And he's out till next season, isn't he, with that ACL injury. Hopefully he'll come back the same player. So here we are at Old Trafford, and surely Manchester United will be wanting to do everything they possibly can to stop us from lifting the trophy here at Old Trafford. Well, of course, like we said, it depends on the Liverpool-Brighton result as well. And out come the players. Ilkay Gundogan, our captain today. The Manchester United captain is Bruno Fernandes. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer there looking on at his side. He knows, as a Manchester United fan himself and manager, he knows he's got to stop City, stop us from lifting the title, hasn't he, today against United. An ex-Manchester City man in that starting lineup for Manchester United there. Jason Denayer came through City's youth team. High hopes for him, never seemed to work out for him, like many through the Manchester City youth team. So this is the Manchester United side that faces today. It's David De Gea in goal, a back four of Diogo Dalot, Jason Denayer, Militao and Brandon Williams. They've got Pogba and Van der Beek holding the midfield. Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford in behind. Louis Barretta, the striker on the bench. Dean Henderson, Connor Cody, McTominay, Sancho ex-City as well. Wan-Bissaka as well. Van der Beek there, warming up for his side. So Manchester City versus Manchester United. Manchester derby. Premier League title on the line. It's live from Old Trafford. Marcus Rashford. Good defending by Stones on Rashford. Kicks it into Rashford. It's a goal kick, but that was a worrying start, you'd say. Greenwood. Defensively, I'm not too happy at the moment. Pogba gives Manchester United a 1-0 lead. Well, I said defensively, I'm not too happy at the moment. And that was why. The defence just wasn't working at all, was it? Paul Pogba celebrates in front of the camera. It's really poor defending here. Diaz steps away from Pogba. It's a near post finish past Ederson as well, which I'm not too happy with. We're 1-0 down. Paul Pogba with his first goal of the Premier League season. Not been prolific, has he, the midfielder? Known for his goals as well from midfield. Varane. It's a good run from Hernandez. Still going Theo. No one to pass to, so he shoots himself. And David De Gea, not going to be easy to beat the goalkeeper. Brandon Williams, wonderful ball by Williams into Rashford. Past Stones. Rashford, rolled into Ederson's hands after pressure from Diaz. Rodri, Cancelo. Williams has left Mahrez. Williams has left Mahrez, but he can't finish it past David De Gea at the near post. Corner ball. Lukaku's back in the side. He likes these near post chances, does he? Lukaku from the corners. He's a big man. He celebrates against his old side. Back level 1-1. And when you've got Lukaku on the field, even if he's not playing well, the side's not playing well, he's always got a chance from these corners, isn't it? Because of his quality in the air. Physical from Lukaku. Good in the air. What a header that is from Lukaku. Beats De Gea, beats whoever in the air. Is it Edem Militao? It's Dalot as well. What a header that is by Lukaku. And what is that? Goal number 35 of the season for Lukaku. We'll find that out. Goal number 35 for Lukaku in around 29 games, 30 games or so. Wonderful record. Lukaku. Gundogan. Look at the run from Lukaku again. Lukaku on his left foot. Could fall back to him. It doesn't. Denier stops it. Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams. Poor by him. Acres of space for Rashford. Couldn't find him. Awar. Oh, gives it straight away back to Rashford. Williams. Van der Beek. Bruno Fernandes. Good tackle, Stones. And he wins it back. Gundogan. There's a counter here. Awar. Cancelo. Look at the space. If he can find him over here. Lukaku does it. Ferran Torres. Great pass by Lukaku. Ferran! Oh, what a finish from Ferran Torres. Assist for Lukaku. Goal for Ferran Torres. In 2-1 we lead at Old Trafford. Well, we've got to hope that Brighton can beat Liverpool. Because at the moment, we will be lifting the Premier League title at Old Trafford depending on that result. Great goal by Ferran Torres. Just clips it into that top corner. Fantastic from Ferran. Gets it from under his feet as well. Dips it over here into that top corner. We know he's quality, Ferran. He's not always shown it. It's only his second of the season. But he's such a good player. With more game time, he gets better and better, I feel. Teo. Calm under pressure, and that is half-time. Manchester City 2, Manchester United 1. United came out the gates quick, didn't they? Looked like they were going to be all over us in this game in that first opening 15, 20 minutes of the game. But we've returned it. And we lead by 2-1, thanks to Lukaku and Ferran Torres. And look at this for news, everyone. Liverpool are 1-0 down at Anfield to Brighton and Hove Albion at half-time. So Brighton will jump out of that relegation zone and Liverpool will lose, meaning we will be Premier League champions if the results stay the way they do at half-time. That is absolutely amazing. Into Teo. Skimmed Lukaku's head there. Lukaku. Good ball by Lukaku. Hernandez! Good save by De Gea. He's offside, I think. But Lukaku, one of our top in assists, I think, behind Kevin De Bruyne. It's the sort of midfield player we want to see. Gundogan. Lukaku. Awar. Into Hernandez. Teo Hernandez! Oh, he's got another one from fullback as Teo. 3-1 we lead Manchester United. Goal scoring machine from fullback is Teo Hernandez. I think it was Awar with the assist. 3-1 we lead at Old Trafford. Lukaku into Awar. What a ball that is. And Teo on his head. Into the back of the net with his right foot. He's an absolute machine from fullback. He's 8th in the Premier League this season as a defender. That's more than some strikers have got. It's more than Paul Pogba's got from midfield. Wants it back. Gundogan with a little turn. Hernandez in the overlap again. Get in the box, Lukaku. He is in the box, Lukaku. Lukaku! Oh, he's somehow put it wide. Should be goal number 36 for Lukaku there. He's offside anyway. Oh, poor pass from Ferran. Does that a few times. The United counter. Fernandes. Greenwood. Oh, into Beretta. What a save, Ederson. Wonderful save from Ederson. Beretta probably should score there. Here comes Ferran. Still going. Ferran to Lukaku. Great goalkeeping by De Gea. Rashford. Oh, Beretta, Van der Beek. Chance for United. Bruno Fernandes should score. Oh, he somehow has scored. John Stones, what are you doing? Really poor from Stones there. Stops Fernandes from scoring initially, then gives it straight back to him. Oh, really poor touch from John Stones. Just get rid. That's what I tried to do. 10th of the season for Fernandes. Here comes Raul Felix and Kevin De Bruyne. 2 substitutions. We've got to win today to lift the trophy at the moment. We're doing our best to throw it away. Beretta makes it 3-3. Well, it looks like we won't be lifting the trophy at Old Trafford. Shocking defending. Beretta scores. I'm not sure who's at fault for that one. The whole team, possibly. Ball goes over the top here. Diaz goes out. Or is it Stones that goes out? Leaves Beretta in the box. Off the post, and then good finish by Luis Beretta. He's 4th for the season as a striker for them. That's poor. So it looks like we won't be champions today at Old Trafford. Oh, Lukaku. We only got ourselves to blame for that. A 3-1 lead thrown away. Only ourselves to blame. Gundogan. Oh, cleared away. Van der Beek. Counter. Glorious counter. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes! Oh, I finished by Bruno Fernandes. They win the derby in the last minute. And we've bottled, lifted a title at Old Trafford. Shocking from us. Absolutely shocking. But do you expect anything else from us? We've done it a few times this season, haven't we? City have done it before. We probably still will lift the Premier League title. We've thrown it away, lifting it at Old Trafford. I don't want to see this Bruno Fernandes goal again. He's 11th of the season. 4-3 defeat at Old Trafford. Still chance for Liverpool to lift the title as well. Shocking from us to lose the derby. Shocking from us to not lift it at Old Trafford. What a fantastic scene that would have been. On to the next one. We can't worry about it too much, but that is not good enough from us. Not good enough defensively at all. John Stones was terrible. Well, Liverpool lost 2-0 to Brighton as well, so our chance wasted to lift the trophy at Old Trafford. If we kept it 3-1, we would have lifted that trophy. Liverpool lost 2-0 to Brighton, so it doesn't make much difference. One win, still I think, away from the Premier League title, but we could have lifted it there, and we threw it all away. After a terrible performance against Manchester United in that Manchester derby, a chance to lift the Premier League title. Still can't believe we've thrown it away so badly. I really can't. We now face Spurs in the Champions League. 1-0 we lead on aggregate. Spurs haven't got any away goals, but they can still beat us today. We cannot defend like we did in that game. This is the side we're going to go with against Spurs in this semi-final today. Ederson starts in goal, back four of Walker, Diaz, Laporte and Zinchenko. Herrera in the midfield with Aouar and De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva on the right today. Raheem Sterling on the left, and João Felix through the middle. We've got Lukaku, Mahrez, Ferran Torres, Gundogan, Ake, Stones and Stefan on the bench. And I think this is our most defensively solid team, because we know a 0-0 here will take us to the Champions League final. So here we are at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Champions League semi-final second leg. The opportunity to go to the Champions League final. And we cannot perform like we did against Manchester United. Threw away a chance to lift the trophy there in the Premier League, and we cannot defend like that. A 3-1 lead thrown away, and goals, and lots of goals, is bad for us today unless we come out on top. I suppose the away goals do suit us, and the winner of this game will face either Juventus or Dortmund in the final, looking more like Juventus, so the side will face Cristiano Ronaldo. So this is the Jose Mourinho Spurs side that is looking to send them into the Champions League final. The same side once again. Varane, Sessegnon, Ali, Gomez on the bench. It's Lloris in goal, Carvalho, Klosterman, Longley, Regular at the back. Højbjerg and Henderson in there. Højbjerg in there instead. Sissoko on the right and Ndombele in behind Kane. Son on the left. But it is that main man, Harry Kane up top, who is the danger man for Spurs today. We all know that. Heung-min Son is dangerous on those wings as well. Sissoko was quite good in the first leg, and whether it'll be like the first leg where they just sit back and try and hit us on the counter, I'm not quite sure. So Manchester City versus Spurs, Champions League semi-final second leg, live from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We're 1-0 up, aren't we, on aggregate? Sterling. Into De Bruyne. Into Houssem Aouar. Aouar! Oh, into the hands of Lloris. What's he doing? That was a cross. Felix. Felix! Oh, good save by Lloris. He can hit him from range, João Felix. They stood off him there. Laporte's good on corners as well. If we haven't got Lukaku, Laporte in there. Cleared away. De Bruyne keeps it in. De Bruyne. De Bruyne with a... tries to bend it in that top corner. It's a difficult attempt. Doesn't quite come off. Key at the back, Laporte. Him and Diaz. Great defensive partnership we've got there. Stone's a good backup as well, even though he had a shocker against Manchester United, I felt. Felix! Oh, that's game over, I think. I told you, if you stand off João Felix, he will take his chance at some point, and he's took it there. Wonderful goal from João Felix here. De Bruyne into him. Turns, they stood off him. What a strike from Felix. Well, Spurs want to sit back. They want us to try and break them down. Sometimes you just got to hit it from range. He's 5th in the Champions League for Joao Felix. And we lead by 1-0 here. And that's an away goal. Spurs have got to be worried now because they've got to come forward. It's a poor game at times, isn't he, Bernardo Silva? It's that killer pass from him that he lacks. He might have found it here. Awar. Oh, the wrong pass. I went to Sterling there, Hussein Awar. That's half-time. 1-0 we lead. And it looks like we're going to go to the Champions League final here. Spurs do not look like scoring at all. Although Manchester United didn't really. At the end of that first half, did they? And they came back 4-3. Poor pass by Bernardo Silva. If De Bruyne gets sent off here, he misses the final. So I'm hoping this isn't a red card. It's a late tackle by Kevin De Bruyne. It's a yellow card for the Belgian. I shouldn't have done it, really. It was silly of me. But Bernardo's passing is really frustrating me at the moment. Felix takes it quickly. Awar. Sterling's going again. Sterling. Felix, great defending by Klosterman. Son, good work. Great footwork from Heung-min Son. 1-1. Spurs are back in this. Although a goal will not send them through if they were to win this game 2-1 because of our away goal. They will have to score 3. Or another 2 anyway. Great footwork from Son. Had me all over the place and set up in Ndombele. Walker at track the run right. Tanguy and Ndombele. He's 3rd in the Champions League. Draws us level with Spurs. A glimmer of hope for them now. Bernardo. Space. De Bruyne. Oh, it's blocked away again. Lloris hadn't a clue there. Zinchenko under pressure. Zinchenko. Another save by Lloris. Lumped away by Paulinho. Kane's on the free kick. It's an odd one from Spurs. Done that a few times, haven't they? Had Kane on these free kicks. Chance here for Son. Sissoko. Oh, great defending by Diaz. Goal-saving challenge that was. Goal-saving clearance from Ruben Diaz. Harry Kane's coming off for them. Maximiliano Gomez is coming on. Very surprising substitution, of course. Us. Awar off. Ake on. Looks wide. Bernardo. Felix. Oh, great ball by Joao Felix. De Bruyne sends us to the Champions League final. It's confirmed now. We're going to the Champions League final. Kevin De Bruyne with a dink over Hugo Lloris. But it's enough. Great ball by Felix here. Over the top. Kevin De Bruyne is in. And he dinks it over the top of Hugo Lloris. Stones is going to come for Laporte. Really good finish by De Bruyne. And it bobbles its way into the net. Carvajal and Klosterman not quick enough to get there. 2-1 we lead in the night. 3-1 on aggregate. In the 89th minute, that is game over, isn't it? That has got to be game over. Felix and De Bruyne, 2 star players in this team. Ederson, long. And it doesn't matter, because that is full time. A 2-1 win against Spurs, a 3-1 win in aggregate in this Champions League semi-final. We are going to the Champions League final once again. And we could win the quadruple this season. How ridiculous does that sound? 3 trophies still to play for at this stage of the season. What a great result this is. Well, we're definitely doing a post-match interview after that one. A 2-1 win in the semi-final. We have to build on this, says Pep Guardiola. Quite right. Look like the game's going to end up in a draw. The lads keep going to the last minute. Well, they did anyway, don't they? We always do. Hitting form the right time just before the final. We look a well-balanced side, but we are, aren't we? I mean, our second team is as good as the first team. Thanks for speaking to me. So our next game is against Brighton. It's the last game of this episode, and it will give us the Premier League title. A win today, no matter what Liverpool do, will mean we are Premier League champions. I think even a draw might. So this is side I'm going to go with against Brighton today. Ederson starts in goal, the back 4 of Cancelo, Diaz, Laporte and Theo Hernandez. We've got Rodri, Gundogan and De Bruyne in the midfield, and it's Ferran Torres on the left today, Mahrez on the right, and Lukaku to the middle. On the bench we've got Felix, Sterling, Bernardo Silva, Awar, Walker, Stones and Zach Steffen. And surely we're going to see us lift the Premier League title today. So the fans have filled the ground for this game, knowing this is the opportunity for Manchester City to lift the Premier League title at home in front of their own fans against Brighton. And this is the Brighton side that faces today. So it's Matty Ryan in goal, back five of Lamptey, Byrne, Bonau, Voutman and Carbonik. They've got Moda, Gross and Bissouma in that midfield three. And then it's Wesley and Makis, the strikers up top. On the bench they've got Alzate, Van Heck, Tau, Woolley, Walton as well. So Manchester City versus Brighton. A win today will give them the third Premier League title on the bounce. Not many teams have done that, have they? Dominated English football, haven't we? So Manchester City versus Brighton. It's live from the Etihad Stadium. Just kept it. Lukaku. Gundogan. Through to Ferran. Tariq Lamptey read that one. Gundogan with a block. Ryan in the trouble, and Ferran Torres has got there ahead of Matty Ryan. What has gone on there? Ryan in massive trouble. Didn't even come out to try and catch it or anything. Just left it for Ferran, who threw his body at it and got a goal for himself. We'll see it again here. Cleared away. Burned straight into Gundogan. Ryan's hesitating. Ferran Torres didn't. Great header by Ferran. He's third for the season. And 1-0 we lead Brighton. Well, that would mean we're lifting the title at the end of today's game. Of course, we thought that the Manchester United game. Pulls it back to Cancelo. Nods it down to Gundogan. De Bruyne. Lukaku with a strike. Saved by Ryan. Lukaku. Gundogan. Oh, it's a save by Ryan again. Against Lamptey. Into Lukaku. Into the box to Gundogan. Good football. Gundogan. Oh, and he can't get it across to De Bruyne. Into the hands of Matty Ryan. Straight to Gundogan because Hernandez had won it back. De Bruyne. Hernandez with a strike. It's a good save by Ryan. Absolutely all over Brighton here. Lukaku. De Bruyne. Lukaku. Good touch for shot by Lukaku. Saved by Ryan. Headed away by Lukaku. And Laporte chance for Brighton. They do score. Miscommunication at the back. Laporte and Lukaku combine. It's Bournemouth, however you say his name. He scored a lucky goal, really. Just falls to him. No one near him. I think it comes off Laporte's head. He's laying on the floor as well. Born out. His first goal in the Premier League. 1-1. Oh, ball through to Makis. Makis, good save by Edison. It's still in. Oh, and Lamptey can't get it across to Bissouma. He's offside, actually, anyway. De Bruyne. Here's Ferran. Oh, great pass into Gundogan. Into Lukaku, who's got a tap in. 2-1 back in front. Goal number 36 or 37 for Lukaku now. Really good ball here by Ferran into Gundogan. Could have gone for goal himself. Just sets up Lukaku, the goal scorer. Assist for Ilkay Gundogan. 36 of the season. 2-1 back in front here. Back looking like we're going to lift the title today. Gundogan's made a good run through the middle there. Ferran back to De Bruyne. And that is half-time. 2-1 we lead at half-time. On course to lift the Premier League title at the end of today's game. Makis. Wesley. Good tackle by Diaz in the box. It's not. It's a penalty for Brighton. Going to make it 2-2 here. Really poor from Diaz, is it? I thought it was a good tackle at first. Oh, he does go through the leg of Wesley. Moda's coming off. Alzate's on. Good chance here though. Makis steps up. Oh, wonderful penalty. Into the top corner by the Mexican. Well, Brighton are trying to get out that relegation zone. This could keep them up if they got a win here. Really good penalty from Makis. Into that top corner. Jose Juan Makis with his 13th of the season. Cancelo, good play. Gundogan, Lukaku. Gundogan again. Got double runners here on this left-hand side. Hernandez and Ferran. Ferran. Oh, he's done well. Cancelo. Lukaku. Oh, he's just rolled it into that far corner, Romelu Lukaku. With the quality he has, the confidence he has in front of goal. 3-2 we lead Brighton. Ferran could have a free kick as well there for a foul by Tariq Lamptey. Actually, initially I was going to lay it back off to Ferran to shoot. In the end it went to Cancelo. He lay through Lukaku. Look at that for a finish. Just rolls it in the bottom corner. I think Ryan's expecting a big hefty shot from Lukaku. Instead, he just toe pokes it with his right boot. 3-2 back in front. Graham Potter can't be happy with that one. 37 for Lukaku now. And he's got plenty of goals in the season, hasn't he? In the Premier League. An all-time, maybe he's, you know, up there with the all-time scorers in the Premier League. I bet he's not far off. Basuma, another good pass by him. I've been very impressed by him and Lamptey. Oh, look at this defending. Makis again. Makis, good save by Edison. Basuma. Good tackle. Gundogan robs them. Picks the pocket of the Brighton players. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Lukaku. De Bruyne. Cancelo. Straight down the middle. At Matty Ryan. He's done well. Mahrez. Cancelo. De Bruyne. Cuts it back. Sterling at the far post. Good defending from Burn. Lukaku in there ahead of Basuma. It's a free kick to us. I don't know what for. Basuma. Good pass again. 3 minutes of added time. 3 minutes to stay at this scoreline to win the Premier League title. Diaz, well played. Had a sloppy game today, Diaz, by his standards. Oh, Basuma's there again. Gross. Still a chance. Diaz, good tackle. Bernardo. That is full time. Manchester City 3. Brighton 2. You can tell by the players around the field. You know what time it is. We are Premier League champions here. Mahrez celebrates. Brighton look disappointed. It could be them down, actually. Despite that win against Liverpool. Look at the celebrations. 3 times on the bounce we've won the Premier League. That is what you call domination of English football. Right there. By these players. Edison, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Lukaku, Sterling, Bernardo Silva, Diaz, Laporte. The list goes on and on with the quality we have in this side. And now we go to lift the Premier League title. We can relax the last few Premier League games. And then we've got the FA Cup final, haven't we? And the Champions League final. To win that quadruple. No one's ever done it in English football, but we just might. Kevin De Bruyne with the Premier League title. Manchester City, champions of England for the 3rd time in a row. Unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. No one can stop us at the moment. Incredible stuff. Guardiola is on course to be the most successful manager, not only in English football, but surely in the history of football. We're just too good, aren't we? We really are just too good at the moment. We up the difficulty, and we've excelled, and we'll have to up the difficulty again. Maybe for next season, probably will do. Because it's not over yet. This journey isn't finished. We've still got a Champions League and FA Cup left in this series. But maybe there's plenty more to come. The players celebrate. And there you go. So thank you very much for watching. Please do continue to like the videos. Subscribe to the channel. We're absolutely unstoppable in this career mode. And we're not going to stop now. We'll see you next time.